The NFL Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Hold on, I'm texting somebody.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm just playing. First play though. You already know why.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Speaking of McCaffrey, boy, he was used a lot in week 1, Charles. 128 yards on the ground. He also had 10 catches for 81 more yards.
That's 209 all-purpose yards. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's one of 5 players with 10 or more receptions, 120 more rushing yards in a single game in the Super Bowl era. And this is what we saw last year as well, partner. They used him in a big way. He hardly ever came off the field. I hope they're developing an alternative for him so he get a few plays off this season.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Jarrell Casey in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Come on, man.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Mariota.
No.
That's complete.
Alright, let's go. I ain't gonna throw it to him.
Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Finish what this is.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Mariota.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mariota to Lewis on the draw. And he will have a first.
There was so many holes. I didn't know like which one to run in.
It's a pickup of 6.
But I got the first down.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of...
I don't know. I just knew that he was going to get open.
Situation for him, but the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streak on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
From the gun, Mariota.
Come on.
And taken down. A sack back at the 7. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Running jet sweep here, Humphreys.
Wow.
Down as that will take us to the end of
He juked right into that history.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their
I'm going to try hard. I don't care. I'm going to try hard. I don't care. I'm going to try hard. I don't care.
Because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2.
Come on, let's go.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this.
I'm going to let somebody hit stick him. Ah, no. I'm done. I forgot that was Cam Newton back there, bro. I don't care. He got laid on his butt, dude.
Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cam's going to run the option right. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there.
You know he don't fumble because he black.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He's going to float
pick all day.
Ah,
good defense.
Incomplete.
I thought I had a pick, though.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know for a fact it's fake.
And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
no.
you have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle.
No, bro.
There, but you
I'm so free. Oh my god, bro. I don't care. He's not scoring. He's scoring. He's not scoring. I'm so freaking stupid. Imagine somebody do that in real life.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go to the left and then bring it back to the right. Watch. I think.
Here's McCaffrey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Acting like he a power back. No, sir, he's not.
Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd and 2, Newton. Got his target, Samuel, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You got to deliver the ball on time.
He thought he had a touchdown. Then he got a touchdown. It's like, ouch.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
I'm gonna block this. No quarterback sneak code. Get him, get him. Oh my god. That wasn't the biggest run hole I ever seen.
Taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and this is now a 1-point game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Ah, I should have cut up right after all that, because I had some blockers right there. There was like 2 blockers right there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mariota now sets up the screen to Lewis.
Wow. Okay, I'll give you that.
And be backed up to the 24. That 2nd down play nets a -4. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Come on, come on, come on. Wow. What the freak? That was so perfect. Only if he came up a little later, I would have had that.
You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot.
And he's going to be taken down here.
Yeah, I almost went to the running back, though, while I'm playing.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw is Newton.
I could have had that, bro.
Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's third down. The Panthers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I made a miss. I'm hard. I made a miss. I was the one that made a miss. I was the one that made a miss.
In the first half, they'll call the timeout. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if
I'm gonna just
happens here in his last couple of precious
I'll do it.
they go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer
only
on the
because
scoreboard.
This will probably
it's what
be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half here. Mariota. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
wow.
Picked up by James Bradbury. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run.
Can't get mad because I broke your player ankles.
6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mariota to throw.
No. I should never do it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I seen that dude coming at me.
Receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mariota.
Come on.
Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mario.
Wow, and that's my fault. He would have had to juke me out if he was gonna get that one. I was not letting that go.
Great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back.
What?
Touchdown, Carolina.
He is big. That's the only reason I'm gonna let y'all pass.
And the Panthers have taken the lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
After the run, Newton gonna throw.
Don't waste time, bro.
Two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make it. All right, guys, having fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. He's going to fight.
Let's go.
Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here we go. Mariota gives to Henry.
Can't nobody do him like that in real life, so I ain't tripping.
Play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
He's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. Smith catches left side. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
I swear, Edinburgh could be a 2-minute warning, bro.
Tackle made by Kayvon Short.
They cheated me out my 2-minute warning, bro.
In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mariota.
What the heck?
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is
Dude, what it?
a bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
If I don't get this, that's probably game.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
No, I knew it.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, at some point during this broadcast, we had to bring up the Antonio Brown saga. And that moment is right now. I got to get your thoughts. I got to get you on the record. What do you think of all this?
Well, when you go back to Oakland, and you know about my relationships with the head coach and the general manager there, but putting that aside, one, never would have made the deal for him. I just never saw him as a guy that was going to go from place to place and be the influence that you want in a locker room, and that proved to be true in Oakland. Now he gets a new start, kind of a fresh start, to put it mildly, in New England, and they seem to be all on board with that. But that has to be the one team that can take him, because they have a head coach there that if he doesn't do what the head coach wants, he actually will get rid of him. If he went to another team, they would try and continue to make it work, and that might grind down a team in a locker room, but that won't happen in New England. So if he's still there, that means it's working well. Otherwise, he'll be out of there fast.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Humphries now to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man. It comes, and he lost the football.
No, bro.
And it's picked up by the Panthers.
My God, bro. Ain't nobody trying to be on defense all day, bro. Now I gotta play for freaking real.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation that their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go,
To throw Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota.
Dang, that's picked. What?
Going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs.
They can't catch for nothing.
Took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. He finds Humphreys. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They'll throw again. Mariota. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphreys. But it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Again, it's Mariota. Now they go screen.
What are my blockers?
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it third and goal. To the air again, Mariota.
Let's go.
Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. Santos with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run with McCaffrey.
Whoa, what? No way. What? What?
As he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Come on.
There, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught.
Let's go! Let's go!
Titans. Corey Davis in the final minute. And they have taken
Let's
the
go,
lead here in the
bro.
final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Mariota. And this is caught.
Let's go.
And it's a 3-point game.
Let's go.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion. And
Let's go.
So the field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there and ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles? And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz,
That's me. That's game. That's game. That's game. Ah!
now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he can't.
Let's freaking go.
He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go on fourth. Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans
let's go.
Finishing off this football game. Play fake. Mariota.
No, no way. No. Come on. Get on. Get on. Let's go.
To the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to
That's
be
me.
some sort of Hail Mary throwing it towards the end zone.
And a crusher there as it's
Let's go. Stop playing. You suck, man. Let's go.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last
Let's
play.
go. Oh God, if that's not the coldest comeback on earth. He should never punted it.
You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones, but at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Let's go ahead and watch these highlights. Do a pick, boom. Okay, okay. Bro, this play right here, bro. It's not this play, but look, bro. This play saved. This play saved me the game. Boom, 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 boom. But it was a play before that. Look, watch this, watch this, watch this play. Look how much I could have caused the pick, bro. Thanks, Luke Kuechly, whatever you call that nigga name. What the? Boom. Where is she, bro? Bow. Come here. He kept on pressing like a dummy. Watch this, bro. Dumb. But the ball was already out. That's why he wide open. Bruh. So let's see. None of us scored. He scored. I scored all. Ultimate comeback. How about I'm came in the chest and I'm garbage. I'm garbage. Roll on up and hit this magic in the game. Try it. I didn't know how to have it. And didn't have it. Ah, yeah.